Hey everybody, it's Nikki here, and I am glad to be with you today. It's been a little while since I've done a live. I've been writing a lot more than recording videos, so that's okay. But what I want to talk to you guys today is this question: should we feel cornered as educators, and what specifically does this mean? So let's go ahead and just dive right into it, and here we go. So, no matter the generation, there are those of us, right, that are naturally generous, helpful, and kind. Doesn't matter if you're a boomer, an Xer, millennial, or a Zer. And we seek to understand people. We seek to help others achieve their goals. And in many cases, we make small and large personal sacrifices to help others, right? Whether that be out of our time, our energy, and our resources. And the motive behind all of this is that it truly makes us happy to give to others and help people. We find, people like us find a tremendous amount of joy, right? But it's not because anybody can actually repay us for our generosity and kindness, but we find a tremendous amount of joy out of giving just because. And we know that people can't repay us, and it's not possible because really and truly when we're sacrificing our time and our energy, who can give that back to us? Who can return our time and our energy? No one can, right? And so giving from the heart is truly a noble and divine thing to do. And we do this because we know that there is truly more happiness in giving than there is in receiving, right? And this principle about giving, it makes us happy to give more so than to receive, is that it applies to all generations, all people, and all cultures, right? And I also want to point out that there are two people who I personally see doing this on the regular, and they are teachers and parents. And so, with that being said, I want to offer some support in one particular key area, especially for teachers. In recent years, we have most definitely witnessed personal accountability declined to all time lows. And this is very frustrating for a lot of us. And not only has personal accountability just all but disappeared in this let's blame everybody for our problems but me society that we live in, um, with that has come an increased sense of entitlement for things that people have neither earned, worked for, or deserve, right? So let's take a look at a specific example that I'm sure we've all seen before, and it's, to be honest, incredibly frustrating when this happens, okay? So let's say, okay, this is just a hypothetical. Let's say that a student earns a 59 in a class and needs a minimum score of a 60 to pass the class or receive some sort of diploma, right? And once the term is over, the quarter's finished, and the teacher's submitting grades, feeling relieved and happy and content with all of her hard work, and she knows that she's done everything that she could to prepare her students for success. She's created amazing lessons around relevant and engaging content. She's communicated with the students and the parents regularly. She's offered assistance when she was available, right? But a couple hours after posting the final grades, she gets that email, right? She gets that email from a student with a 59 who's barely done the minimum work all quarter long. The student's completed no extra credit, never asked for any assistance, nor checked his grade to see where he stood, to see if he could remedy that situation. And now, at the 11th hour, is demanding a 60 to pass the class, right? This situation has undoubtedly happened to many educators, to myself for sure, across the country for sure. And it has added extra stress to the teacher's life. And now she's feeling backed into a corner, right? And there are probably, in her eyes anyway, tears of frustration because she feels that all of her hard work to help her students has essentially boiled down to nothing. Her generosity, her support, her kindness has been taken for granted after all this time, and now she has to make a tough decision. How can she maintain her professional integrity? And most people will think that they have two options, right? Either A, they can decline to change the grade and then suffer the inevitable feeling of teacher guilt, and we all know what that is. Or B, she can cave and find some uh, loophole to justify changing the grade. And again, this causes teacher guilt because she would be succumbing to someone's sense of entitlement and then compromise her professional integrity, which is what she doesn't want to do. So here's the thing though. For me, depending on the context of the situation, I would first decide that I'm going to hold the student accountable, but I'm going to do it either in one of two ways. I can either respond to the student and say, thanks for your email. I can certainly appreciate your concern for your grade, but as you know, the grades were finalized on this date. I reached out to all the students on X date to offer assistance, extra credit, in addition to opportunities to raise your grade, but these were not completed. And as a result, the grade stands. Please let me know if you have any further questions, right? Or option two, I can give the student a chance to sort of remedy the situation. And I can say, thanks for your message. I can certainly understand your concern for your grade. So what I'm willing to do is offer you the opportunity to demonstrate comprehension of XYZ concept in a satisfactory way, and then turn in this assignment by such and such date. If this is not done by this date, then the grade will stand as is. Essentially, here's your opportunity to fix it. Now, personally, I am most definitely inclined to select option A and just totally decline it because my class is pretty black and white. It doesn't, as far as the path to earning the grade, it's so simple that I just don't have any true reason to create extra work on myself when I have laid the path and the foundation, and I have made everything as smooth as it could possibly be. So I'm more inclined to select option A, right? And that would be me in most cases. I believe that it sets a precedence, right? As long as I have the support from the admin to not feel guilty when situations like this occur, I can move on. And I know I've made the right decisions and that I did not compromise my professional integrity. I've done everything right. I've been the best teacher that I could possibly be. And at this point, it's out of my hands. But option B is equally great too, if not better, because it also gives you a little bit of latitude to help the student, right? Especially in this kind of weird, intense, and very sensitive environment that we're living in. And what this does is it puts the responsibility back on them. If they do the assignment, great. If they don't, then there's really none of this hazy gray area to deal with. It's done. It's finished, right? So anyway, I just wanted to do a live on that topic today, and I hope you guys have a great day. You can join my Facebook page. I've got it in the link, and you can schedule an appointment if you'd like, and we can certainly talk about some challenges or goals that you have for this coming year, and I look forward to speaking with you soon. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.